Jupiter in anybody's life represents the knowledge that they're here to learn in this world, the wisdom that they're here to learn in this world. Jupiter also represents expansion of things. So this is why Jupiter literally wants to expand your knowledge onto the house and the sign that it's placed in. Depending upon its placement, you're gonna learn things regarding that matter in this life. Like if person has Jupiter in the third house, in the third house, in the fifth house, in the ninth house, Jupiter is gonna want to expand your academic knowledge that you received through a systematic matrix of this world that calls a degree, PhD, master's degree, bachelor's degree, high school degree. All of this is depending upon Jupiter. So based on that, then, so if a person have these third, fifth, or ninth house placement, definitely this person is going to go all the way to a graduate degree. Somebody who's going to go just want to learn all the time. They want to learn and they want to achieve through that knowledge. So they're going to get the PhD. They're going to get their higher education. Jupiter signifies the expansion of wisdom, knowledge, and religion. Okay, now depending upon the sign and the house and the degrees that Jupiter is placed in, that's the kind of knowledge you might receive. So if you are receiving, if you have a bad Jupiter in your horoscope, then obviously you're going to receive either negative knowledge, negative wisdom, okay, through your spiritual teacher, or you are not going to learn anything as much. You will not be interested in learning as much. Okay, so this is why it's important to understand what Jupiter does, and these kind of scenarios are not related to your sun sign. Okay, and Jupiter, they talk about Jupiter loves expanding things. So let's say if he's in their fifth house, he wants to give you children. Ninth house, education. Okay, first house, absolute concentration of the mind. Okay, but there's a term for Jupiter that they call. It's called there's not a term. It's a saying that Jupiter is like a lamp. When you put a lamp somewhere, it lights everything around it except the space underneath it. And that's what Jupiter most of the time does. Jupiter lights up and brightens everything else except the place that it sits. So let's say if your Jupiter is like average Jupiter, not good, not bad, but it's sitting in the second house of wealth. Okay, so in that house, what it's doing is not giving you money. Jupiter is not expanding your money, because Jupiter is putting light on every other house that it's aspecting except the house that it's sitting in, and it's dark. So usually people with the second house Jupiter, if not excelled or in its own sign, usually most of the time it gives bad luck in finances, unless there's some other planet sitting with him, or there's a dasha period of another planet going in their horoscope. And Jupiter, as far as representing a character in your life, that would be your teacher, your gurus, your professors are represented by Jupiter. What kind of teachers you will have in your life who will help you develop your wisdom in life. So if your Jupiter is well placed, you will run into a lot of inspirational teacher who will tell you about the wisdom of God, the how to live in peace with other lives, how to do certain things that are proper, that make sense, common sense. You will have a lot of helpful teacher in school who will help you get a better grade. Now if your Jupiter is badly placed, you will learn into teacher. He's a good teacher, but he's going to be teaching you how to steal, how to scam people, how to become a scam artist, how to do certain bad things, how to operate a gun, So these things, are representation of Jupiter, and this is why Jupiter is not always positive. So bad Jupiter in a bad sign or a bad house brings those kind of characters in your life. Like I was saying, like negative sun makes the relationship with the father bad. Negative Jupiter makes either relationship with your gurus and your teachers bad, or it brings about the wrong teachers in life. Okay, so this is what in a nutshell what Jupiter represents. And remember, Jupiter is not really necessarily about money or about bringing a lot of fortune in life. No, Jupiter represents a fortune of knowledge, fortune of wisdom. Okay, but anyway, if you want to know more about astrology, which is nothing to do with your sun sign, with your daily, weekly, or yearly horoscope, because you will know on my website why is it that I make this argument. So check out the link below, and I will be talking about Saturn next. Thanks.